Hey there, it's Anonymous T, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some housekeeping items, some meat and potato items. It is free. Free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous T. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram, on the Instagrammies at Anonymous Reality T. Free to share everywhere. Free to hit the like button so it gets out into the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes. And do not forget, whether you are coming or going, to hit the like button. So today we are talking the Diddy trial, but in this video, I need to discuss the testimony that Cassie's mom just did, y'all. I am so disturbed. To the people who keep saying that Cassie could have left Diddy at any point in time, she chose to stay for the lifestyle. She chose to stay for the money and this and that. She chose to stay for the fame. What are we talking about? The ex-best friend yesterday testified basically that Diddy would blow her phone up if he couldn't get a hold of Cassie. He would bang on the doors trying to find her after beating her senseless and then assaulted her friend. Now in today's testimonial, the mom gets on the stand and talks about the first time that Cassie told her that Diddy abused her. Talks about as well a time where she was standing on business because Diddy had taken Cassie's phone away, and she was trying to fight the security or whatever, and Diddy eventually gave the phone back, but then took Cassie's Jaguar. And then, y'all, Cassie had sent an email to her mom. Basically, I think this was around Christmas time or something, basically alleging, hey, Diddy's going to release a SCX tape or whatever else and is blackmailing me or whatever else. And I'm just disgusted. So she had to wire Diddy $20,000. Mind you, Diddy's about a billionaire at this point. He's about a billionaire. He's got the money. $20,000 to prevent an SCX tape of Cassie coming out, y'all. And I guess a few days later, he ended up wiring the money back. But the mom and her husband, so Cassie's parents, had to take out a loan. And anybody who's familiar with any type of loans have interest. Like student loans, like home loans, bank loans, they have interest. So it's not just $20,000 when you take it out. Now, allegedly, a few days later, the $20,000 was wired back, but at that point, who knows if that even covered what the total loan repayment was supposed to be. I'm so disgusted. And then they released the photos of some of the SCX workers for the freak-offs. Why were these a couple of people who were on that TV show, that male gigolo show that I think came on Max or one of the things? And it was literally a series that was documenting how these men, they were in Las Vegas and they would hook up with these women or whatever else, that if they needed a companionship or they wanted SCX. And two of the guys are in the photos, y'all. Why is one of the guys in there, Ash? He's currently in jail for murder, you guys. Because he tried to, he basically unalived. I don't know if this was a former client or a girlfriend or both. But apparently during COVID, during the pandemic, he lost his mind and unalived this lady, y'all. And now he looks a hot mess in recent, photos and everything else. But it's just like, it just keeps getting more and more disturbing. And I just bring it back to the people who keep saying Cassie just wanted a payday. Cassie is after Diddy's money. Here's the thing. Diddy knew what he was doing. He saw Cassie as somebody that he just wanted to do all types of freaky and nasty sex activities with. And he locked her in a 10-album deal. Who is locked into a 10-album deal, you guys? What artists you know? Make it make sense. A 10-album deal, and never did her career ever really take off musically after that. She would record stuff in the studio here and there, but it was nothing. It was just to keep her, like, you know, pretending like something was going to happen for her. All he cared about was basically having full and complete control over her, having her on his arm at the red carpet events to stun on these people. But basically, he just wanted to, like I said, wanted to have complete and utter control over her, but it extended to all of her loved ones, her friends, anybody that was in Cassie's inner circle that she was close to, that she valued and loved more than anything. Diddy used that as leverage. He used that as leverage to blackmail, coerce, and ASSAULT others. And I'm just disgusting. I'm just disgusted. Blackmailing and, you know, trying to extort money from Cassie's mom? Are you kidding me? And the defense didn't even have anything. They were like, we're not even going to cross-examine, as they shouldn't. I think the defense is only going to cross-examine any people that Diddy has tea on, has information on that could discredit them. I don't think Cassie's mom, I don't think he had any tea on her to try to discredit her. So therefore, there was no point. But probably some of these SEX workers and former employees and everything else, and of course Cassie, of course he's going to be passing over the Post-it notes and everything else to try to trip these people up. But I mean, this trial just keeps getting worse and worse as far as I'm concerned, in terms of just the lengths Diddy was going to run this whole enterprise. And it sounds like even from his employees, they're confirming, yeah, like you're here to run it all. And nobody's reporting the ABUSC, nobody's reporting the freak-offs, nobody's doing anything. All they're thinking about is they're protecting the entity that is billionaire Diddy. And people are going besides themselves saying, oh, you know, you just want to take down another black entertainer. You just want to try to, you know, ruin somebody else's career. And I'm not seeing the RICO charges, when I don't know if people know the definition of RICO charges. I've come to that conclusion. People don't know the definition of RICO charges. They don't know what all it entails. They don't realize that some of the witnesses have already set up why the RICO charges are in place. Y'all keep playing games, acting like the government is idiots, and they're just making up stuff just to make up stuff, to just pin a whole bunch of stuff on Diddy. Like y'all being weird. Y'all need to take off y'all stand glasses. Y'all need to stop saying, you know, y'all need to take it away. Stop thinking of Diddy as the music artist right now and wrote some of your favorite hits or produced some of your favorite remixes. No. This is a Diddy who is basically out here just really, literally and figuratively destroying these people's lives, blackmailing, coercing, ABUSINGing people, and it don't matter who it is. It could be somebody who's supposed to be your significant other. It could be their relatives. It could be their friends. It could be anybody. And it is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. But I think Cassie's mom, she did her big one. She really laid out, you know, some examples of how controlling and conniving Diddy is all over Kid Cudi, you guys. All over Kid Cudi. So as much as Cassie was trying to get out of there, she was trying to get into these other relationships and everything else. And this is probably why he wanted his trainer money back from Cassie's husband, because he's pissed off anytime she moves on or attempts to move on. He wants the money back because he feels that this is something that he provided and it went against him, because Cassie and Kid Cudi were supposed to allegedly work together and do music and all this and that. That was probably never going to see the light of day. But none of the less, once a relationship developed, Diddy switches up, Diddy flips the script, and now all of a sudden wants, to blackmail and bribe people and extort people and everything else, and threaten all this stuff. And it's just utterly disgusting, y'all. It's utterly disgusting. It's utterly disturbing. And this whole thing is unfortunate. It really is. So nonetheless, that is all that I have for this particular video. I just still am processing. Like I said, I feel like my Diddy talks are going to be a little bit limited, but I feel like when I am going to do content, I'm going to just try to, I'm just going to try to hit, some overall things. But the nitty gritty and some of these other things is too dark, it's too vile, it's too disgusting, it's too disturbing for my liking, y'all. And I just want to give you some of the highlights and some of the things, but that's all that I got for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.